So I have been practicing Sahaja Yoga for quite some time, and it has been very interesting and an enriching experience. In short, we can just say that life transforms, changes for the better. You become all the more a better person. Hi, Tracy. How are you? I hope you can hear me, Tracy.
Yes, thank you for asking.
Okay. So, Tracy, I assume that you have attended the previous sessions.
Yes.
Okay. So I was just saying that today we are going to see about the void area, which is also called the ocean of illusion or the Bhavasaga. Okay. And I was introducing myself. I'm Shunna from Pune, India. So I'll be walking you through this meditation session today.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Start very quickly. Yeah, same out here.
Thank you.
Welcome. Okay. So just as a recap, when we talk about Sahaja Yoga meditation, which was founded by Sri Mataji Nirmala Devi, she generously gave this self-realization free to the whole world, just because it is about realizing ourselves that we are the pure spirit. A small portion of the all-pervading power of God resides in us. And the more we connect with it, the more we get the qualities of the spirit, which makes our life very joyful, peaceful, contented. So this is what as we meditate, as we grow in Sahaja Yoga, this is what we experience. And that happens through the awakening of the inner energy, which is a motherly healing energy called the Kundalini energy. It is called as Kundalini because it is in the form of a kundal, which means coil, 3.5 coil in the sacrum bone, which is the last bone of our spinal cord. So from there, when through Sri Mataji Nirmala Devi's grace, we get self-realization, this motherly energy awakens and she ascends and passes through all the chakras and awakens the spirit which resides in the heart chakra. And from there, she further ascends and she comes out through the fontanelle bone area, which is called as the Sahasrara, the energy center, which is called as the Sahasrara. And we can experience this as a cool breeze over our head. The more and more we meditate, the more and more clearer the chakras become, the blocks in the chakras or any kind of things which are not letting the energy flow easily are removed automatically by this motherly healing energy. And slowly we acquire the qualities of these energy centers. For example, in the heart chakra, we feel this love and warmth and also the fearlessness. As we grow more and more deeper in the meditation and in our connection with the spirit. So this is the beauty of Sahaja Yoga meditation. The only thing which we have to do is just give that few minutes to sit relaxedly and calmly so that this inner motherly healing energy can do her work inside us in the subtle body. Why I say this is because when we are charging a mobile or a laptop, we just plug in, right? And we switch on. And the mobile gets automatically charged. The same way, once this energy awakens in us, she does all the work. So initially we should have this pure desire to get the self-realization. And once the energy awakens, what we need to do is only give that particular state, that calm state where we sit in the morning before we start the activities of the day, and in the evening before sleeping, after we are done with all the activities for the day. So twice a day, at least for 5 minutes, calmly letting this energy clear all our energy centers. So this is all we have to do. So it's automatic. It's something, it's her job. She does it really well. So our job is to only give her that time to do it. Okay. Now, when we talk about change, void or the Bhavasagar or the ocean of illusion, which is what we are going to talk about today, is all about change. So that is what we see here as this green area. I hope all of you can see. So this particular area is what we are going to talk about. And here is where the basis of the transformation or the change in our life takes place. But how is that? Now, previously we might be having some ideas about life. Now, slowly, when we follow those ideas and we reach a point where we are not absolutely happy or satisfied with what we are doing, we look for change. So slowly we become open to change. And the more we are dissatisfied, the more is the desire for some change to happen, which makes us feel happy and satisfied, isn't it? Which starts slowly changing our mindset and seeking something which will bring about this change in us. So different people seek different things. Some seek just food or some material things like more money, a better house, etc. And some people seek something more than this, where they feel that there is something more to life, which will give us some kind of peace, calm, and joy, which is beyond all these material things. And that's exactly when we overcome this ocean of illusion, or what is called as the void, and we rise higher or above that our materialistic life. Okay, so this is more a little more deeper than what is shown on the slide. Now, when we attain this state, we have the clarity to know what is the change we expect and how to bring about the change in life, how to take decisions, and to control our behavior or to self-discipline ourselves so that this change happens and we are able to be steady in that transformation. Now, to do this, to talk about this is much more easier. To do this is much more difficult, isn't it? But when we get our self-realization, once we start meditating, it actually happens easily because, as I told you, it is the job of the inner healing motherly energy. She does it. So we need not be worried, because the more we worry, we cannot retain the calm state. So the only thing which we have to do is just find time to meditate. That's the only thing we need to do. The rest is taken care of by her. Okay. So now the qualities of the void or the Bhavasagar, or the ocean of illusion again. Once this whole area does not have any blocks or any constraints or restraints, it's absolutely clear. What happens is we are not confused in any situation. We can see things clearly, like, why is this problem happening? What is the solution for it? What should I be doing about it? That is what is meant by ability to self-correct. So, for example, I'll tell you what happened with me just in the last couple of days, I had this feeling that somewhere I'm not maybe in that perfect balance. I had felt that I'm going maybe a little into the past, like ruminating on this things, like thinking about things, about whatever happened. And then immediately I knew that, okay, I'm thinking about something which has already happened and I can't do anything about it. So I'm going to the left. So what I did immediately, I just did candling. I hope you are all aware of what candling is. So immediately, in just a matter of minutes, I could clear myself and come out of it. So that is the ability to self-correct. So the only thing is we realize, okay, this is what is wrong with us, and we exactly know what is to be done. So this is from a Sahaj point of view. Otherwise, also, whenever things go a little awry in our maybe outside life or at home, we can clearly see the situation and understand what is to be done about it. So this actually helps us develop our leadership qualities where we can lead the situation, lead others into a better state. Because we ourselves are able to lead ourselves. So when we lead ourselves, automatically we can lead others too. So this is about mastering ourselves. So this void, Bhavasagar, or the ocean of illusion, the most important thing about this area is mastering ourselves. We become our own masters. We know what is wrong with us, how to correct ourselves, and therefore we are well placed in good balance. Okay, so in a nutshell, to put it all together, it is about mastering ourselves. That's it. And once we know to master ourselves, we know how to change our situation, change our life in case we get caught in some situation. So that is when we have the ability to change. And what limits our ability to change? Like, for example, I told you, when I knew that my thoughts were going into whatever has happened, I immediately knew that, okay, my attention is going more to the left. So thoughts of the past, thoughts of the future, which comes due to ego or conditionings, that limits our ability to change because we get caught in these thoughts unknowingly and we are not able to come out of it. So that affects our ability to change. Then when we do not have the confidence, that when we are diffident, then we feel that I can't do this. I can't sit for meditation today, or I just can't face the situation. It's too difficult for me. And therefore, it limits us. Same as people who are very confident, overconfident, they feel that they're all good. So there's no need for me to change. And therefore, they do not, or they should be, we should say they have this limitation to change themselves. And sometimes it could also be due to some false information, false beliefs which are there in them, or some kind of a temptation like lust, greed. We are not able to rise above the greed that we feel satisfied, which is actually satisfaction is something which we get when we are in balance. But we have this greed ruling over us more, that we feel the need to acquire things, get more and more things. Then we are not able to rise above that greed to feel satisfied. So these are the things. So other things like jealousy, attachment to people, then we are not able to change ourselves. We just get caught in some situation. And sometimes it also happens because we listen a lot to negative people. We watch a lot of negative things. And then it so happens that our mentality becomes very negative, that we kind of believe that there isn't anything positive, which again limits us. But all this changes when this inner healing energy comes into this void. She rises and comes into the void and starts clearing us. Slowly, slowly, automatically it starts happening. And that's the convenience of Sahaja Yoga. That's why it's called Sahaja, which also means it happens very easily. Okay. So now we go into the meditation. We keep both our hands on the lap. Slowly we close our eyes. We just feel our hands, the palm of our hands and the fingertips. Are you able to feel anything out there? Do you feel any warmth or any tingling sensation, or at times a poking sensation? Some kind of sensations on the fingers. Are you able to feel any? Or how is the palm feeling? The center of the palm, around the center of the palm. Is it warm? Is it sweaty? We'll just observe. So nerves coming from the different energy centers along the spinal cord, those nerves end at the fingertips. So there are nerve endings at each of the fingertips, which are connected to the different energy centers. So the void is connected with the palm of our hand, both the hands. So if we can feel around the center of the palm, we will know the condition of our void. If it is cool, then we know that the void is also cool. If it's a little warm, then we should know that the void, there's some kind of imbalance. So how do we clear it? We just now take the right hand and keep it on the left side of our stomach area, little above, below the chest. Okay, so the right hand is placed above the stomach on the left hand side, the top part of the stomach on the left hand side, just below the chest. Now we keep our full attention on where our right hand is. Left hand is on the lap. We just feel this area. And we just affirm that, Mother, by your grace, I am my own master. O Mother Energy, please enlighten my void. Please enlighten my void. Okay, in case you're not able to see the slides changing, you can just open your eyes and take a look at the video. So the right hand, you can keep it the left side of your stomach, just below the chest, and close your eyes. And here, with full attention on where your right hand is, we just pray, I am my own master. Mother, I am my own master. Please enlighten my void. Please remove all the confusion. We have to just feel the area where our hand is. And now we slowly take our hand and keep it on our heart. And we say, "Oh Mother, by your grace, I am the Spirit. I am the Spirit. I am the Spirit. I am the Spirit." We feel our heart here. Now we slowly take the right hand, keep it on the forehead. In case you have any doubt, you can open your eyes and see, and again close your eyes. So keep the right hand on your forehead, bend your head a little, and just say very calmly and easily, without any effort, "Oh Mother, I forgive myself. I forgive everyone. Oh Mother, I forgive myself. I forgive everyone. Oh Mother, I forgive myself. I forgive everyone. Please give me the power to forgive. Please give me the power to forgive." The more we forgive, the more our subtle body enlightens, because we become more and more calm by forgiving. By forgiving, we don't lose anything, we actually gain. We gain peace, calm, a sense of balance. Now we keep this right hand behind our head, bend it backwards. Again, if you have any doubt, you can open your eyes and look at the video, and then again close the eyes. Now here we say, "Oh Mother, in case I've done anything against my spirit, please forgive me. Oh Mother, in case I've done anything against my spirit, knowingly or unknowingly, please forgive me." Even not having self-respect is something where we are going against ourselves, isn't it? So we are asking forgiveness for that. So please forgive me if I've done anything against myself. Now slowly we take the right hand and keep it on the ponytail bone area, which is called as the Sahasrara. Press it nicely with the palm of our hand. And here we rotate in the clockwise direction 7 times, because there are 7 chakras. So as we rotate in the clockwise direction, you need not worry about the count. We just pray from our heart. "Oh Mother, please make me more and more connected with the Spirit, with the all-pervading power. Take me deep into my self-realization. take me deep into the silence of the cosmos. Now we press nicely and slowly lift our hand upwards a few inches above the head and just feel the top of our head. How are we feeling? Are we feeling cool or some kind of warmth or some kind of even at times pull? Slowly we keep our right hand on the lap, take our left hand and place it above the head and take it up and down. Slowly take the hand above your head and then again bring it slowly closer to the center of the top of the head. Again, take it up. So just move it up and down gently, slowly, and feel the vibrations which are coming out. Now, in case anybody is feeling warm, you can bring the hand down. You can just say, I forgive, I forgive, I forgive. Immediately you'll feel a change. The warmth will for sure change and you will feel a little more cool. Now we keep both the hands on our lap. Keep our attention on the Sahasrara or on our hands. Or at times we can keep it on the center of our chest, which is called as the Anahata chakra or the heart chakra. The energy center related to the heart. Even we can keep the attention there. And we just watch. We just enjoy the coolness, the cool vibrations. We just watch our hands. How are we feeling now, before the meditation and after the meditation? Are we able to feel any change in the palm area, in the fingers? Are we feeling more relaxed, peaceful? Now slowly we open our eyes. I hope you're all feeling good. Now, another thing which we can do to clear our void is just keep our left hand on the lap and the right hand, we keep it a few inches in front of our stomach, okay? Just keep it like this, a few inches in front of the stomach area, just like I'm holding it in front of me, the same way in front of the stomach, okay? So like this, and then rotate it in the clockwise direction in front of the stomach, like this. So what happens when we do this is, whatever vibrations we feel on our hands, they have the power to heal. So when we do this, actually these vibrations, they start moving in the void and they start healing the void. Okay, so in the clockwise direction, so first we hold it at the top part of our stomach, then we take it to the left, bottom, right, top. So like this. Okay, so like this we rotate in front of the stomach 7 times, and we can just say, oh motherly energy, please clear my void. And we can just pray, close our eyes and pray. And rotate our hands around the void area for 7 times. And then just leave it. Okay. Another thing which we can do is, we can do foot soak, where we soak our feet in a tub of salt water, where we use the rock salt, a handful of rock salt. Okay, we put it in the tub, and you can take as much water as it reaches just above the angle of the feet. So we immerse the feet, the water should be little above the angle, and we stay in that position for around 7 to 10 minutes, not more than that, or even 5 minutes. And then whatever we did right now, like rotating our hand in front of the stomach area, we can do that, and we can just request the motherly energy to clear and enlighten our void. Okay, so this is something which we can do, which further helps us in clearing the void. And how it helps us is, now we all know that salt is a preservative. So salt is also used for earthing because it absorbs all the extra ions. Now, when we use it for pickles, then what happens? It acts as a preservative. It doesn't allow the negative elements to act on the food items. The same way, it has the power to absorb any kind of stress, exhaustion, tiredness in us. Automatically it does that. Salt has that quality. So when we immerse our feet in the salt water, the salt starts relieving us of all that stress, and we feel much calmer and more ready to sit in meditation after the foot soak. So after we do this, we have to flush the water in the commode. Why so? Because it's salt water. So if we put it in the plants or anywhere, the salt water can affect the plants. And not only that, since it has some negative elements, like the negative ions, what happens? If we are going to put it to the plants, we'll note that after a few days, the plants would die. So the best is if this water is flushed in the commode. Okay, so this is about it. Now, before we wind up the session, we will just hear a very short speech of Shri Mataji. Subhaya, can I play the speech? Do we have time for that?
We're almost in 45 minutes. So.
Okay. Okay, so I think in that case, we will not play the speech today. So in case anyone has anything to ask or share your experience.
We can play the talk. It is only 2 minutes, right? So we can play talk.
Yeah. Okay, the talk is for 4 minutes. So maybe I think we can play it for 2 minutes, okay?
Yeah, and we can skip the question and answer for tomorrow.
Okay, fine. That'll be good.
So we have to first and foremost understand that we have to have that special personality of a self-realized personality, which will really help and care for others. It's not just talking, it's not just reading, it's not just following some false guru, but it is following yourself, which is to show that you are your own master. You become your master and you know everything about everything. This is the potential in all of you. As I said, it is not only for few people, it's not for only black, white people, but it's also meant for people who are uneducated, who are living in the villages, who are very simple people. It works for all of them, and when it works, you'll be amazed how it transforms you and transforms others. And you become so confident about yourself. You don't doubt yourself, because there's an absolute knowledge on your fingertips. It is something that is within you which you should achieve. Of course, for this you should know that so far you have not known, so you have to know. As long as you have this attitude, it would work out. I cannot force, Sahaja cannot force on anyone self-realization. It cannot be forced. It has to be asked for. Unless and until you knock the door, it won't work out. It works out for people only who really want it and who want to become self-realized. As a result, you don't have any responsibilities. It's only the responsibility of the all-pervading power that does everything for you, that looks after you, that guides you and takes you to the right places, to the right situations, and guides you in such a manner that you are amazed. How is it? How is it working? How is it working out? There will be no meaning left to any miracles. But these miracles are not like taking out a diamond and things like that. But it's a miracle how the circumstances will change, how people will change, how you will become such a joyous, lovable personality. On this subject, I don't know how many lectures I have given, and there's no end to it. But I would say that you should take your realization and go into our programs, whatever they have, and grow into it. Because you take some time to grow, like a seed sprouts, but it takes time to become a tree. But hardly 1 month at the most. And don't have to pay there also, again I'll tell you. Nothing has to be paid. You just give some time to yourself and it will work out. When you have mastered it, you'll be amazed what you can do. A month at the most. Some people just get it and they don't have to do anything, just they know. But most of the people have to do it. It improves everything, your thinking capacity, in the sense your brains get enlightened. You become a very large-hearted personality. And other things that we think of prosperity and all that, all comes through. This I'm just telling you, like a mother would like to give a castor oil with little chocolate on top. But main thing is you must know yourself how great you are. That is what every mother wants her child to know. That's my only desire is in America, if it spreads. In that manner, it will all be a great thing, a great boon for the whole world. May God bless you.
So I think we'll just thank Srimataji for this beautiful state of self-realization which she has given us, where we can master ourselves, be the change that we want to see in us, and rise higher and higher. Thank you, Srimataji. Okay, so I think all is good. So shall we wind up the session?
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks to all of you.